you're a manager and you don't trust your team, you're not alone. You might feel like they're not delivering and they don't care as much as you do. Or it's just easier to do everything yourself. But here's the problem. Without trust, you'll never build a high-performing team. And the good news is, you can fix it. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Here's what I'm going to cover in this video. Why you don't trust your team, how to identify the root cause, and how to actually resolve it with clear steps for both situations. First of all, hit the subscribe button and join the waitlist for my course. You'll find the link in my bio, because mastering trust and communication would change the way you lead. And let's start with why actually managers always don't trust their teams. It usually comes down to these three reasons. The number one reason is perfectionism. You believe that no one can actually do it as well as you, so it feels easier to take control. But I hate to break it down that way, but that doesn't work in management. If you feel that everything you want to do yourself, good luck with that. Don't lead, don't manage, find something else. Number two is fear of failure. If your team makes mistakes, you worry it reflects on you, so you kind of like hold back trust. The good news is, anything that happens within your team, you are the one as a manager who's responsible for it. Don't let that stop you, because you're responsible anyway. Just invest in your team and have them do the work for you. And the third reason is lack of clarity and communication, and I think that this is one of the most common reasons why managers actually don't trust their teams. Because if expectations are set clearly, it feels like your team is incapable, when in reality, they just don't know what you want. Let's find out the real root cause before blaming your team. So before you point fingers at your team, let's dig a little bit deeper. You don't trust one person or the whole team? Because if it's one person, yes, you might be right. It could be them. It could be that they are the wrong fit, the wrong hire, or maybe they just need more time and training. But if it's the whole team, pause and ask yourself, do you really think you hired the wrong people, like all of them? Even if you didn't hire them, have you invested enough time in their development? And if your answer is yes to both questions, then I hate to break it down to you again, but it's still on you, because you're the manager, not them. You're the one who is responsible for the whole team. But the issue is, it might not be capabilities. It's likely how you've been cascading information, setting expectations, and actually communicating purpose with the team. If this sounds familiar, check out my video on how to delegate for a step-by-step guide on setting clear expectations and empowering your team. If it's one person, you can easily start a conversation. Ask what's holding you back. What aren't you hitting these results? What do you need from me to succeed? Most of the time, you'll find that they're either missing the why behind the task, or they're stuck on the how and need some guidance from you. And if it's the whole team, this is a bigger fix, but it's actually a simple resolution. Here's what you need to do. First, have a real team meeting, not a lecture, not a monologue. You want to ask questions, and when you ask questions, you really are looking for answers. You want to listen carefully to understand what's holding them back. They might need support from you, but this is something that you really need to take action on right away, because it's a whole team. It's not just one person. If it's a whole team, that means it's affecting the culture and environment. So you must acknowledge it right away. Again, usually the issue isn't capability, it's just clarity of purpose and missing tools to get the job done. So if this is helping so far, hit the like button and let me know in the comments, what has been the hardest part of building trust with your team? Because trust is a two-way street. It starts with understanding the root cause and opening a real conversation. Whether it's one person or your whole team, focus on asking the right question, listening and supporting your team. That's how you build trust and unlock your team's full potential.